So in the marts table, or the view actually, that's being materialized later, but this is what we'll create. We create a SQL file, mart job listings in mart. So I just call it job listings. So here is for the marts, it's good to have collaboration with the different stakeholders. What type of data do they want to be served, right? So for example, here we have the job listings, then we get the more details about the different, we get more details than the fact table and the dimension tables individually. And what you could have in the marts is that you could separate that into different departments if you're in a larger company. And for example, here is the marketing department, so the marketing mart. And then all the data is corresponding to that. We may have the HR mart, which has a lot of HR data, etc. Salary marts, whatever. So then the different departments don't need to, and maybe not allowed to see the data from other departments, right? So this is the purpose of the serving layer or the mart layer. So let's do it like this. So we do a CTE, so with fact job ads, as we do select star from ref like this. I want to now remember that the marts layer is the downstream of the warehouse layer. So now I want to pick from the fact table. So fact job ads. And we continue with the CTE. We take the job details as well. Job details as select star from ref. What do we want to take? We want to take the dim job details. And I copy this one and we take the employer dim employer like this. So now I can do select. I will do select from fact job ads as F. We can do left join left join job details as JD, and we do on f dot job details key equals JD dot job details ID, right? So I will take the foreign key relation, right, and join on the foreign key and primary key. So, and then we continue left join employer as E on f dot employer key equals E dot employer ID, like this. And now we can pick stuff. So JD.headline we can pick F.vacancies, we can pick JD.salary type, F.relevance. So this is basically here, whatever you want to sub, you pick it up and put it into the select. So F.relevance, we have E.employer name. Now you can see how neat it is having this star schema. It's very easy to do the serving. And it's so extensible, super good. So employer name, E.workplace city, jd.description. Maybe we want to have the description formatted as well. We want to have jd.duration, jd.scopeofwork_min, jd.scopeofwork_max, f.application_deadline. For example, this. Okay, and let's do it like this. I run this one and see if it works. Oh, I will debug this. Okay, I've debugged and it was actually 1 comma here that was the problem. But when I ran this, there's another problem here. Object jobads.warehouse.fact jobads does not exist or not authorized. Okay, why is this? Well, when I do this ref, it will look for this fact jobads, but it will look for it in Snowflake using this. So in job ads, right, the database, warehouse is the schema, and fact job ads, because that is where it's saved, thanks to the macro that we have, generate schema name, and the fact that we had in dbt project.yaml, we have specified it to be saved in this schema. However, this object does not exist or not authorized. How come? Well, because we haven't done the dbt run. We haven't materialized our model. So let's do it like this. Go into the terminal, clean it, and do dbt run. So when I do dbt run, so it will materialize the models for us. So now we have 4 models. Okay, perfect. Then I can run this. And we see that it works, right? So here we see this is the table that we are serving. So when a BI application is accessing this the data warehouse, it's accessing the marts layer. This is the serving layer, and this is the table that it will get. We can also choose to serve. We can have several marts. We can have more smaller or more larger marts. That depends a lot on the design and the need, right? But this is quite good. So inside of Snowflake, we go into the databases and we go into job ads. And here we see the schemas that we have. We have marts, staging, warehouse, and also public. So let's go into the warehouse, and we see that we have views. Yes, we materialized as views. We chose that. So here we have the different models, right? So if we take a look at the employer, you can see the data preview. Actually not, because I need to change the role. Change it to job ads dbt role. So then I should be able to do it after I've chosen the warehouse and preview. So now we can see here we see the data preview. Perfect. And we can see we can look at the marts as well. So here in the marts, oh, marts don't have anything. How come? Oh, right, it came into mart job listings. Okay, interesting. Let's debug this. Okay, it took some debugging, but I found it. It was basically, I wrote schema and not schema here. So schema. So now it should work, but we need to do dbt run again, like this. Because if it doesn't recognize, dbt doesn't recognize schema, so then it will go into finding the target, which was the default, and the target was the warehouse. So that's why we're in warehouse, and that's why the marts layer actually came into warehouse. So let's go into the browser to see how it looks. Okay, so this was the previous one. So let's update this one, and hopefully it comes into the marts layer. Yes. So here we have the view, we have the mart job listings, And then I can basically here take a look at the preview, select warehouse, dev warehouse, and run this one to preview the data. And here it is in Snowflake. Perfect. And in order to clean this up, I will also drop this one. Actually, I could do it in code, but I will do it with Snowflake here. And make sure to have this job as dbt role in order for you to be able to view the data. So, yes, and this concludes the modeling part, and we'll go into more testing in the next video. Thank you. Bye.